Do you ever feel like the world of banking is a maze of secrets? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to always know how to get the best deals, avoid fees, and make their money grow? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, you're not alone. Banks hold a treasure trove of strategies that most people don't even know exist. Today, we're going to uncover some of these secrets, and by the end of this article, you'll have the tools to take control of your financial future. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about money forever. Let's start with something simple but powerful: bank fees. Do you know how much you're paying in fees every month? Many people don't even notice these small charges, but over time, they can add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Most banks charge fees for things like account maintenance, overdrafts, and ATM usage. But here's the secret: these fees are often negotiable. Yes, you heard that right. You can call your bank and ask them to waive or reduce fees. Sometimes, all it takes is asking politely or reminding them that you've been a loyal customer. Have you tried this before? If not, you're leaving money on the table. Another insider trick is knowing the right type of account for your needs. Banks offer different kinds of accounts, from savings and checking to certificates of deposit, CDs, and money market accounts. But not all accounts are created equal. For example, did you know that some savings accounts offer higher interest rates if you deposit a larger amount upfront? Or that certain checking accounts waive fees if you set up direct deposit? The key is to choose an account that matches your financial habits. Are you someone who keeps a high balance, or do you need frequent access to your money? Understanding this can help you maximize your benefits. Let's talk about credit cards for a moment. Did you know that banks make billions of dollars from credit card interest? But here's the good news: you can turn the tables. Many credit cards offer perks like cashback, travel rewards, and sign-up bonuses. The trick is to use these perks wisely. For example, if you pay off your balance in full every month, you avoid paying interest entirely while still earning rewards. Do you have a credit card strategy, or are you letting banks profit from your spending? If you're not using rewards cards to your advantage, it's time to start. Now, let's dive into loans. Whether it's a mortgage, auto loan, or personal loan, borrowing money can feel overwhelming. But here's a little-known fact: your interest rate isn't set in stone. Many people don't realize that you can negotiate your interest rate or shop around for better deals. Banks compete for your business, and if you have a good credit score, you have more leverage than you think. Have you ever asked your bank for a lower rate? If not, you're missing out on potential savings. And speaking of credit scores, do you know yours? A good credit score can open the door to better rates, so it's worth keeping an eye on it. Savings is another area where banks have some hidden tricks. Have you ever heard of compound interest? It's one of the most powerful tools in finance. When you save money in an account that earns interest, you don't just earn interest on your original deposit, you also earn interest on the interest you've already earned. Over time, this can lead to exponential growth. But here's the catch: not all savings accounts offer the same rates. Some online banks offer higher interest rates than traditional brick-and-mortar banks. Have you compared rates recently? If not, you could be missing out on free money. Another secret is understanding how to use your bank's tools to your advantage. Many banks now offer budgeting apps, financial planning tools, and even automated savings features. For example, some apps round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and deposit the difference into your savings account. It's a small change, but it can add up over time. Do you use these tools, or are you still managing your finances the old-fashioned way? If your bank doesn't offer these features, it might be time to look for one that does. Let's not forget about investing. Did you know that some banks offer investment accounts with lower fees than traditional brokers? These accounts can be a great way to start investing without needing a large amount of money up front. And if you're not ready to dive into the stock market, some banks offer robo-advisors that create a diversified portfolio for you based on your goals and risk tolerance. Are you investing yet, or are you letting inflation eat away at your savings? The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Now, here's a question for you. Do you know your bank's policies on overdrafts? Overdraft fees are one of the most common ways banks make money. But here's the secret, you can often opt out of overdraft protection. While it might seem counterintuitive, opting out means that your card will be declined if you don't have enough money, rather than allowing the transaction and charging you a hefty fee. Have you checked your overdraft settings recently? If not, it's worth doing. Another area where banks keep secrets is in promotional offers. Have you ever seen ads for bonuses, like $200 for opening a new account? These offers can be a great way to earn extra cash, but they often come with strings attached, like maintaining a minimum balance or setting up direct deposit. The key is to read the fine print and make sure you meet the requirements. Have you ever taken advantage of a bank promotion? If not, it might be time to start looking. Let's talk about debt for a moment. If you have multiple debts, like credit cards, student loans, or personal loans, managing them can feel overwhelming. But here's a tip, consider consolidating your debt. Some banks and credit unions offer consolidation loans with lower interest rates, which can make it easier to manage your payments. Have you ever thought about consolidating your debt to save money and reduce stress? One final secret is building a relationship with your bank. It might sound old-fashioned, but getting to know your banker can open doors. For example, if you're a small business owner, having a strong relationship with your bank can make it easier to get a loan or line of credit. And even if you're not a business owner, having a personal connection can make it easier to negotiate fees or get help when you need it. Do you know your banker's name? If not, maybe it's time to introduce yourself. By now, you might be thinking, this is a lot to take in. But don't worry. You don't have to implement all these strategies at once. Start with one or two that resonate with you, and build from there. The important thing is to take action. Remember, banks are businesses, and their goal is to make money. But with the right knowledge, you can turn the tables and make your bank work for you. Now, here's the big question, what will you do with this information? Will you call your bank to negotiate fees? Will you switch to a high-yield savings account? Or maybe you'll start using a rewards credit card to earn cash back on your purchases. Whatever you decide, the key is to start today. Before you go, I want to invite you to take the next step in your financial journey. Subscribe to our channel, where we share more tips, tricks, and insider knowledge to help you take control of your money. Imagine what you could achieve with the right tools and information at your fingertips. Don't wait for tomorrow.